Allie, and welcome back to Haven's Kitchen. Today, I'm making miso scallion turkey burgers. This is one of my favorite all-time Haven's Kitchen recipes, and all 5 of my kids love these burgers. I love it because you put a little bit of the sauce into the burger blend and then you glaze them at the end with some of the hot gingery miso sauce. If this recipe sounds like something you'd like to make, be sure to subscribe to see this and all of our future videos. All right, let's get started. All we're gonna need for this recipe is a heavy bottomed, I'm using a cast iron pan, and a spatula. One thing about making burgers, whether it's on the grill or in a pan, don't try to flip them until they're really ready to flip. A burger will let you know when it wants to flip, when it easily releases from the bottom of the pan or the grill. The star of this dish is the gingery miso sauce. It's going to imbue the turkey burgers with ginger and miso, a little bit of toasted sesame oil, some soy sauce, give it the flavor from the inside and then again as the glaze on the outside. We're also going to use ground turkey. You can use ground beef or lamb if you want. Ground chicken is fine too. We're going to use cilantro, scallions, some toasted sesame seeds that are going to go into the burger. And that's it. So this is a really easy burger to make. Basically, we're gonna chop up our cilantro and our scallions, add our toasted sesames and a little salt, mix it all up with the ground turkey. Don't overmix. You're gonna have like bits and pieces of scallion and herbs coming out. Make them into patties really gently. Heat up your pan, glug of oil, put your burgers down, wait until they very easily release and flip. Cook them for about 4 minutes on each side, and you're done. Then you're gonna add a nice squeeze of your gingery miso to the hot pan and kind of glaze the burgers that are already cooked in the gingery miso sauce. If you wanna make these into meatballs instead of patties, you can definitely do that. And we like to serve this like either on a bun with slaw and maybe some pickles or over rice. I actually don't like it too chopped up in the meat because I like the kind of leaves. We're just gonna combine it. I love the sesame seeds in the burger. I don't know, this is just, it's like so packed with flavor. And it's just, they're so pretty too. I'm just gonna put in a little bit of sauce. And now we're just flavoring these patties with all of the good ingredients in the gingery miso sauce. And that's it. We're just gonna let it sit while we heat up the pan and make the patties and add them in. I talk a lot about how even pieces is better for even cooking, and that is important. It's also important when you're making burgers or meatballs, you do want them all to be sort of equal sizes when you're cooking them so they cook evenly. So we have a pound of meat here. We're gonna get 4 equal patties out of it. And basically what you do is you divide in half and then you divide in half again. Again, you're not overworking your patty, but you do want them fairly, sort of evenly shaped. And then we just lay them on some parchment paper until we're ready to go. So now we're just gonna make the glaze. The pot is already really hot, so we cut the heat and we're gonna add the gingery miso sauce, and the warmth of the pot's gonna heat up the sauce. You don't need to do it on the fire. Now we just kind of mix these. So there you have it, made a really nice glaze. I'm just putting a couple more scallions on for fun. You can load it up with cilantro if you want to. Again, you can serve this on a bed of rice or as a burger or just next to a slaw. If you enjoyed this recipe, be sure to like and subscribe for all of our future cooking videos. For the full recipe and a textable shopping list, click the link below. Thank you so much for watching and cook happy.